Hey. Hey, Mom Snow. Not drunk shiny yet. Just hit 300 encounters. 5 minutes of music. Good to hear. Well, third stream this week. It was good before, and I'm like, nah. I'm sorry about that. I'll get into that a bit more at the end of the stream, but for now, let's just do some shiny hunting. You know the drill at this point. You know the drill. I'm gonna go until probably 2,500 or until I find a shiny. Whichever comes first. Again, I'm keeping it short, but yeah, I kind of like keeping it somewhat short. Even if it means it takes forever to get to this challenge, I'm okay with that. You know, I've got other things to do. You know. I hope I'm, you know, it'll be heard. Sometimes the mic's a bit when it comes to picking up my voice in comparison to the game. I just hope it's alright. I always have to like fine-tune the audio depending on the game I'm playing, and it's annoying to say the least. It really is. Spinning around in a circle. Stuck in the tile. Stuck in the tile. So how's everyone doing? To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit tired myself. Sleep schedule being broken might be part of it. I didn't sleep too great. I know for a fact tonight I'm gonna sleep even worse because Sunday nights are usually the worst for me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Also, I'm honestly kind of worried about tomorrow as well. Hey, Fox. I'm worried about tomorrow because last week I had a counselor appointment. I do this on Monday mornings. Something I look forward to. What a sleep schedule. I know, right? But basically, last Monday, he messaged me saying, we're going to talk by phone. I'm quarantining because I'm showing symptoms of COVID. And I can't go on campus to get my webcam. And from what I could tell, he has similar symptoms to what Trump had. Kind of like drainage, the occasional cough. Except he also has pink eye, which happens like 10 to 15% of COVID cases. Now, I think he's going to be fine, but I worry about him, you know? I mean, he's my counselor, for Pete's sake. So I'm actually kind of worried about tomorrow. I just hope he's doing alright, and I'll have to wait and see, I guess. He even took all the safety precautions too, like wearing a mask and social distancing, and he still got the virus. Well, I assume he got the virus because, like, everything just seemed to add up. You know? Especially with that pink eye thing. Do you think COVID is so contagious because, well, pink eye is a potential symptom? And we all know that pink eye is really transmittable, I guess is the good term for it. That might just be it. Just hoping my counselor's okay. In the meantime, I'm just running around in circles trying to find an alternate version of really any Pokemon here, and that's really about it. Speaking of which, Community Day was yesterday. If I did stream yesterday, I would have brought it up then, but I didn't. So Community Day actually went pretty good for me yet again. People the entire time were like, Oh, the incense got debuffed. Oh, it's worse again. But it seemed kind of the same to me. For me, it's like one spawn every 30 seconds. And it kept that up. Like one or two spawns every minute. And it worked. It was fine. It was fine. I tied my record again. I believe my record was 13, and I got 13 shiny Charmander. And I have one open space in my Pokemon box. And I don't have the coins to expand it anymore. That's a problem, because I still have eggs to clear out. I have a couple 5Ks, a 2K, and like I think I have a 7K in there, and I have 5 10Ks. 5 10Ks, dude. I mean, they're bound to be some decent Pokemon, hopefully, but at the same time, it's 50 kilometers, dude, for 5 spaces. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, to be fair, all my eggs before they decided to give freaking Go Rocket leaders 12K eggs. My God. But, you know. I still have a lot of walking to do. Or in my case, shaking my phone all about, because I really don't walk. Thanks, pandemic. You've made it uncomfortable to walk. But, yeah, that's the thing. But, I worry because Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. And, well, because it's Taco Tuesday on Tuesday, I go to the local Mexican restaurant, you know. And they always go around the time Spotlight Hour happens. And I don't remember what the Spotlight Hour is this week. And I don't really have the Pokemon to just dump. Like a fifth of my box is dedicated to fucking Pikachu and Raichu with hats on, which are definitely filling up space, but they're event Pokemon you may never see again. So I can't really clear them out. They're mainly more for trading with other people. So I don't know. But trading was already hard enough to coordinate in my area. Now it's like 5 times harder. We all know why. So I have like 100 Pikachu with varying hats just sitting in my box. I'm willing to just give them away at this point. I have like 13 spare freaking one-piece straw hat Pikachu. We're not gonna see this again. I can't transfer them because these are probably pretty rare. So what am I supposed to do with them? You know? What do I do? Yeah. I'm sure I'll figure something out, but yeah. People so rude today. You made your girl breakfast in bed. Instead of saying thank you, she started with, who are you and how did you get in my house? Shit. Jesus. I know that's a joke. I know it's a joke. But still. But still. I just wish they meant so that we could trade all around the globe. Yeah, sure, it would make regionals kind of fucking pointless, but hey, who's going to New York for a fucking buffalo? And B, who's even able to get out of their damn house during a pandemic? And these are opening up now, sure, but things are still very much restricted, and walking is still very uncomfortable for many people, including me. And the freaking hatch distance is back to normal, so it takes ages again. I mean, it took ages before, but now it's taking even longer. I guess on a country-by-country basis, but still. 13 shiny Charmanders. In fact, I actually timed my Montana friend. We both got 13. He would have gotten 14, but he ended up losing a shiny Pokemon to, I forgot what he lost a shiny to. It was battery dying, or I don't know. It's probably his battery dying. But he still got 13. He went and bragged to me, being like, "Hey, I got a Mega Charizard Y. It's shiny. Hey, how about that?" I'm like, they gave us a fuckload of candy, and we have a whole crap ton of shinies. That's not exactly special. And sadly, the only way I can actually get Mega Energy for really any Pokemon at this point, until they implement some sort of thing where you get it from having them as your buddy, which I hear they're going to implement, but they took a break because, you know. But I really can't do raids. I have one remote raid pass right now. No, I did not buy the research. I'm free to play. And I promised myself I would stay free to play until I reach level 40. And even then, it's debatable. Because A, they're planning on bumping it up a few more levels that don't have anything to do with experience. At least not as much. So I might try doing that free to play. But it depends. So I don't know. And I also don't have a job, so what am I supposed to do? So being free to play has actually been a massive pain in the ass for me. Because, well, can't buy new raid passes, can't buy space, can't buy Pokeballs if I'm running out, but it's usually never a problem. It's annoying. I also don't have a car or a license, so I can't just drive to a park and sit there getting all the nest stuff. Which would have been really nice during, like, last week, because last week my local park was a fucking Squirtle nest. And it would have been so satisfying to get a shiny Squirtle and go after getting one in this game. What are they gonna do? You're level 36 and not free to play at all? I'm level 36, I believe. And I am free to play. And trust me, it's been an ordeal. What are you gonna do? You try to have like all the researchers from community and other events? Yeah. And I know the whole like buy a special research thing is kind of a new thing. Like it started a few months ago. Like I remember clearly right as the pandemic was starting, we did that. And I don't quite get why. It's like, hey, you get some extra candies or whatever, and here's some more encounters. But you're already getting encounters anyway. So, like, what? I never saw the appeal of them, honestly. To be perfectly honest, I just didn't see the appeal. They're fun when you buy them with the items. Well, I don't know. I mean, Community Day already is just fun enough. They were more fun before the pandemic, I'll admit, but strangely enough, I think the game went easy on me. Because I have enough coins to have like a couple more incense, so I'm good to go for the next few months if I can actually get some damn space. But I think Pogo's been more kind to me with this pandemic. Because usually if I would go walking for a community day, usually I get like, 5, sometimes more, sometimes less. I remember Ralts gave me like 7. My worst community day was the Piplup day because I only got 2. And then I found a third shiny just randomly out in the middle of, out in like a fucking like Walmart parking lot like a week later. So I had the full shiny Piplup family. That was lucky. But I know they're just $1, but still. I don't know. Is it really worth $1 though? I mean, for me, it's really not. But to be fair, I'm also free to play, and I'm trying to, you know, not give in. So I'm just training myself to think, oh, it's not worth it. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. No. But as I was saying, like if I was walking, it would just go kind of Like I remember the pip-up day was, what was that, like early this year before the pandemic hit? And it was before the pandemic hit, it was really cold. So I had to actually do the communion in the mall. The mall didn't have too bad of spawns. I mean, it's better spawns than my house. But definitely could have used some damn incense. But again, saving coins and whatnot. So, yeah. And before that, I would like walk around downtown, and I could hatch a couple of eggs, and being able to meet people and say like, "Hey, how's everyone doing? Like, how many trains did you get?" And, like, I don't know. You can sit down to like hustling and bustling because the community day. It was actually kind of a neat sight. And I'm guessing they're probably like, it's somewhat like that now, but with more masks involved. But like if I walk, I'm gonna be out of breath half the time, and like half of downtown is hills. And get this, on the hill, like, it's like one large. Like, we have Broadway, not like Broadway, but we have a Broadway in our downtown. In fact, it used to have a couple theaters, but they both shut down years ago. But that's besides the point. Most of the gyms in the downtown area are on that road. And that road also is a hill for about half of it. And most of the gyms are on said hill. So unless I want to stop every minute from being out of breath from walking up a damn hill, I can't really, go to the gyms at all, And even then, walking on the flat ground, the east of downtown, that's not going to happen very easily, because again, masks are a big deal. I wish it was more like the county up from us, where it's like, hey, masks are important and all, but if you don't want to wear it, you don't have to, I guess. Need better condition? the better conditions being, get rid of this pandemic, or just not force masks on everybody, and, let me be able to actually breathe. Because the first day, the freaking, not so much a mandate for most places, it's kind of a mandate. It's required for going into businesses. Most businesses, anyway. But, had to wear a mask going into the building where the counselor was on the first day of the mandate. And, I'm not exactly the most fit guy in the world. I mean, I've got a gut here. It's kind of... And I honestly should have been working a little bit during quarantine, but... Nah. You know how COVID made everyone's like, oh, we're gonna be fine. Like, 2 weeks, we'll be okay. Day 2, day 30, I can't do anything. Day 60. Everyone's panicking, and then everyone just promptly passes out from boredom. So, all around, everyone's just kind of lost their minds and just kind of forgotten what normality's like. That first day, walking upstairs usually is fine. My heart rate might go a little bit up when I go up those stairs, but I'm usually fine. With the mask, I was about to pass out when I reached the top. And it's not even like there's that many stairs. It's like 3 flights of stairs, and that's it. The 1 flight outside I get from the road to the building, and then the 2 flights you go up to the level with the counselor on it. And after that, I told him, never again. We're doing this all over online or on the phone. He was fine with that. Because holy shit, going up while wearing a mask and not being a fit motherfucker results in pain. I was about to pass out, god damn it. It shouldn't affect your breathing at all. Well, if it didn't affect your breathing, then you'd be breathing in whatever traces of COVID you'd find, meaning the masks are fucking pointless. There has to be some sort of restriction to breathing to prevent some of it from getting in. Or at least that's what you claim. But you're like, you wear the mask to protect others from you because you might have some asymptomatic, and you know how that works. Duh. And then you get sick because like I don't have the cold. I don't have the cold. I can be perfectly fine. I'm not wearing a mask. And then you get sick because someone gave you COVID. And then everyone's like, haha, you should have worn the damn mask. And it's like, what the fuck? You said the mask was to protect others from me. God damn it. Which is it? It's all a game. The masks are a game. It's a bullshit game and it's rigged against us. Where's my tinfoil hat? You just lost 3 kilograms again? I think I've probably gained at least 10 over the past month. I don't know. I've definitely gained weight ever since this pandemic started for sure. But I don't know how much. I wasn't keeping track. I don't even know where there's a damn scale in this house. So I don't know. You know what? I might start with the fucking morning workout routine. I'm not sure. Like, get my sleep schedule back on track. Wake up in the mornings. Go to bed at a reasonable time, but not like 2 o'clock in the morning. When I fall asleep usually. And then, you know, have a normal fucking day. You know, here I am, sleeping until noon on most days. Being a fat-ass motherfucker, just stuffing his face with whatever snack food he can find. Because he's bored as fuck. You're stressed out because college is starting to ramp up in difficulty. And one class is a bit... I don't think I did that last stream. Did I even see a Nidoran female last stream? I don't know. Long story short, I have not been taking care of myself, goddammit. And I probably should be. I mean, I really wasn't to begin with, but now it's even worse. So, fuck. When I was younger, I used to take Taekwondo. When I was like, I don't know, like 8. I don't even remember the exact years I did it, but I made it up to like brown belt and stopped. And I actually was kind of a thin kid. I was small because I drank soy milk all the time, and that definitely got in the way of things, Mom. But, I mean, I had noticeable abs. What kind of, like, I wasn't this fat motherfucker. I was thin. You can kind of see a little bit of abs in there, actually. Kind of like my cousin at the time, who really liked tractors. He was more the outdoors guy. I was more the indoors guy. And it's definitely caught up to me. I stopped Taekwondo. I stopped being in Boy Scouts because the Scoutmaster was a douchebag. Again, I hated camping, really. It was fun, but, I mean, the bugs, they get to you. And, well, now I just kind of look like a fucking soy boy meme with extra hair. My fucking fat ass. Come on. I don't even have to shave his stupid beard off. It's like, I have like an inch-long beard. It looks like shit. I look like a damn Sasquatch. It's funny how ugly I am. That's besides the point. I mean, I could probably do the conversion online, and even then, like, I get it. Also, why'd you convert it to ounces and not pounds? It's like 105, more like 106, divided by, I think 16 ounces in a pound. I think. God damn it, I haven't done this conversion in a long ass time. About 6 pounds, I guess. Not bad. I've probably gained that much, so I don't fucking know. I mean, there's Google. Google has like built-in calculator. Look up like kilograms to pounds, and then Google does the work for you. That's how I do it most of the time. And that's why I do most of my language translations, because holy fuck, I cannot speak other languages. I know a bit of Spanish. I know little tiny bits of like French and German. And I got some Japanese because the freaking Duolingo, I'm gonna fucking murder you for not doing your lessons meme. Made me kind of intrigued on actually, trying it out, and I tried it out. So a little bit of Japanese. But like, I'm not fluent in any other language besides English. And doing the high school Spanish class just made it more complicated because I don't understand it. I was bored half the time. Most of the Spanish I know comes from Dora, so I don't fucking know. Just 8 kilograms, 17 pounds. Not too shabby. I really. How have you been losing weight, by the way? I could use some advice. I should probably work on getting rid of this fucking flab. I mean, look. I don't know if you can hear that. That's me punching the shit out of my gut. I'm not sure if you can hear that. But, oh, that kind of stings. Ow. God damn it. I've made the left. I've made the left. Fuck. I've made the left side of my gut just kind of sting for a little bit. Fucking hell. Now I can't even speak. God damn it. I'm a train wreck. I'm a fucking train wreck. That's what I am. How else can you describe me? I'm a fucking mess. I'm a mess. You can probably tell us by look at me, I'm a mess. Fat ass, long beard, and ugly ass piece of shit. You can barely walk upstairs with a mask on. When everyone's like, who doesn't affect anything? Like, is there a problem with me? Is there a problem with the world? I don't know. It's probably a problem with me. My problem is I know I have problems, but I don't know how the fuck to fix them. My self-esteem makes me worry that I'm gonna fuck it up more. You know? School ruined my fucking self-esteem. So, god damn it. Yeah, so quit soda and sugary drinks. Man, I don't really have any alternatives here. It's just water. I mean, there's a bunch. I have Capri Suns. I probably drink way too many of those, but like, Dad usually has all the orange juice for himself and drinks straight from the fucking bottle like a gross ass piece of shit. And we don't normally get juice otherwise, so I'm basically just stuck with fucking water in that case. And the water, despite how convenient it is to have like 4 cups of water in a fucking pitcher. It's a piece of shit having to constantly get up and fill it at the other side of the damn house. I don't even drink coffee. I think coffee tastes like shit. And maybe it's just the way my grandpa fucking makes it, but God, it tastes like dirt water. My dad agrees with me. He had coffee too, and he said it tastes the exact same way I described it. Dirt water. It's fucking dirt water. Fucking dirt water. I can't drink dirt water. I don't know. Maybe there's do fucking creamer in it, but even then, that's probably not a good idea to drink when you want to be on a fucking diet or something. Even then, when I think diet, I don't think, let's eat healthier and you can lose weight. I think, let's restrict you from anything artificial. Because artificial sweeteners might as well be drinking poison. I guess. I don't fucking know. Flies won't eat margarine because it's basically plastic. Just whatever. Food's complicated. It's stupid. It's all just stupid. Why must eating be so damn complicated? That's a vehicle. There's something wrong with that vehicle up there. You're oh my god. You're just gonna backfire. Like, what in the fuck? Dude, get your fucking engine turned out in your, what is it, motorcycle? I can't tell. It sounds like a motorcycle, so. I don't know. Get your shit fixed. I shouldn't have to hear it from wherever the hell you are all the way down to here. I don't know. So basically, I'm a fucking wreck, and I don't know how to fix it. The end. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time I got. I'm gonna go and play I don't fucking remember the regular one for Animal Crossing. Fuck. I heard it the whole fuck time when the meme became popular back when New Leaf first came out, but no, I can't remember a single. I can't remember like half of it now. Priorities. I have to pay attention to college, and I can't remember how Python works because midterms and more assignments, and we still have like half the semester left. Also me. How the fuck does this meme go again? I feel like I need to remember it. I have no priorities. Anyway. I'm a nervous wreck. Morning soup, full meal. Dinner at noon. Fries and stuff in it. Dinner, full meal, big bag of chips. I don't eat that much. Hell, nowadays you sleep in constantly. I usually skip breakfast. I usually skip breakfast because I don't normally wake up in the morning. And for lunch, I usually have probably like a hamburger from like Burger King in the fridge or something like I ate, like whatever. And then supper is usually a big meal of the night. So, I mean, it's less food than I ate when I was actually having to go to college in the morning. Where I'd eat probably a couple of toast rolls, be fucking starving by lunch, and then basically stuff my face with a fucking Texas toast burger with fries, possibly nachos, and a small pizza. Because, god damn it, like two little toaster strudels are, like, that's not a lot. And I'm starving by lunch. Nowadays I'm like, oh, it's 12 o'clock. Time to wake up and have some lunch. I'm feeling a bit peckish. Eats a burger. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done until 7. I don't know what the fuck. So, yeah. Sandwich at noon is when you're eating. So you're 238 pounds. Again, I need to check a scale. And I know for a fact that if I measured my weight, my mom's gonna fucking shame me. You're getting a little bit, you're fat. You need to go on a diet and you should work out more. Like, I fucking know that! You think I'd get more support? And not so much, you should do this, should have done this, should have done that. That's the code of the mom. Should have done this, should have done that. You should feel bad for everything you've done. So, fuck. Yeah. Even when you did real good, not good enough for me. Yeah. Could have been perfect, but you messed up, and now you're only 98%. That's bad. Might as well have fucking failed in my eyes. My mom and I don't have the most healthy relationship, and I think it's mostly on her end, so yeah. And 6'2". I don't even know how tall I am. Last time I checked, I'm like 5'11". Last time I checked was like a year ago. I don't think I'm much taller. If anything, I'm probably like hitting the 6 foot mark just barely, but I don't know. I mean, I could have grown a little bit more. But I think I'm growing more sideways than vertically. So, I'm growing horizontally. Or, I'm not growing on the y-axis. I'm growing on the x and the z. That's a problem. Vertically means Y, horizontally means X. What the fuck is the word that represents the Z-axis? I don't know. I don't know. So because you're a fat giant. I actually know. Well, kind of know. I haven't seen him since high school, and I've kind of, forgotten most of it. But I remember there was this one high school kid, and I want to say it was a learning center after lunch. I think he was roughly my height, but he was also fucking huge. And he would also carry around a fucking gallon of lemonade everywhere he went to drink out of. Which probably explains a few things. Like, I was sitting there like, why can't I have a gallon of lemonade whenever the hell I want? I like lemonade! And now I understand why. I always understood, but to be fair, I didn't really give a shit about my body back then. And now I want to give a shit, but it's so hard to give a shit. You know? I mean, I kind of gave a shit a little bit back when I was younger. Like, after I stopped Taekwondo, I'm like, I want to keep my freaking muscle mass up that I built out from Taekwondo. Hey, Ma, can I get a shake weight? I didn't really use it that much because I found it really fucking difficult to use, even nowadays. I mean, it's easier to use now than it was back when I was like 11, but still. Hang on, let me actually move a little trash can I have over here. Let me move this out of the way a bit. And I can actually get my shake weight. Because I have it here on the floor next to my bed. Let me see, where is it? Where did it go? Over here last time I saw it. Crap. Dark corner. Is that a funny meme? Feel free to share it. I'm looking for this damn shake weight. Where the hell did I do with my shake weight? Why the hell is this game of Jenga fall in my closet? Jenga pastures. Where the fuck did this fall in my closet? Okay. Whatever. I guess. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. This is kind of chrome. Give me a second. Give me a second. Real quick. Okay, thank you. Found it. I still have the shake weight and it still works. I still have it. I haven't used it that much, but honestly, maybe I should use it some. You know? Gotta get my fucking body back on track. It's been a while, you know? I'm a fucking badass. Anyway, back to encounters. Back to encounters. Back to Panda. Gravity Falls is a good show. It was. My only complaint about it is that it fell for like the same animation style I've seen a lot of 2D shows happen to fall into over the past, like, I don't know, decade. You know, like Bean Head, Bean Mouth thing. And people complain about it for the wrong reasons. Like, yeah, they're all copied because it's all laziness. For me, my problem just comes from the fact it always looks too samey. And honestly, it's too simple to look. If it's every once in a while or fits the show's style, then fine. I can understand. Or if it's some sort of like, I'm just doing it for fun. Or I'm like one person animating this in the span of like 3 weeks to put up on YouTube. Like, fine. But when it's something like Disney and just was, bad. Kind of lazy. Like, you have all the money in the world, all the time in the world, and you're losing it now because you're focusing on shitty, lazy live-action remakes, but still. But still. You would think you would have the budget to animate, like, I don't know, something unique to help it stand out a bit more. Because, like, so many of these shows, there are a lot of shows I like on Disney, but I think it would be better if they had a better animation style than Bean had. not that Bean's like a terrible art style or anything, but I'm like, every single time I see it, I just think lazy because I'm just tired of seeing it. And there are other Disney shows I watch that don't have the Beanhead style that are actually really good. Like DuckTales has like more like a comic-based style. So is Big Hero 6 a series. So they were kind of going for like a combination of comic and manga because, you know, San Francisco, it's what happens when Japan and California crash into each other. So like whatever. Like, that makes sense. I get it. But still. Still. I know I said I wouldn't be supporting them anymore because of Mulan, but God damn it, DuckTales is just too good. I'm sorry, it just is. And I'm not the type of guy who would go and pirate something like that. Unless somebody else was there on YouTube and I'll watch it. Like, fuck it. But whatever. But still. Like for example, Kirby Right Back at Ya. You guys remember that show? The anime from the early 2000s? It was archived on YouTube for years by like numerous fan archives. Nintendo recently took them all down, and rightfully so. Copyright infringement, you know how it is. But there's no alternative at all. Like, there's some alternative for some of the episodes. Like a good portion of the first third were put on DVDs when the show was airing. A couple of extra episodes were put on the Wii game Kirby's Dream Collection. Like, a good, like a massive chunk of the series just gone. There's nothing. Which is really sad. Even the archives weren't even complete. The archives for like the early episodes were like in DVD quality because they were probably ripped straight from the DVDs. I get it. But then we have the ones from like episode 50 onwards, which are all just VHS rips. They're all just from TV recordings. And some of them didn't even have their endings. Like Dee Dee's Monster Piece and Buccaneer Birdie were missing their endings because they didn't record the full episode. And they were never properly fully archived because YouTube came around too late, I guess. And Nintendo has been neglected to re-release the show. So you gotta go. Alright. Get out of Bombus now. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Nintendo's has like no alternative for most of the series. Like Japan, they loved it in Japan. It was a hit. And in fact, that's why there's like a high quality soundtrack of every single song from the anime in that too. But then we have like the 4Kids dub, which didn't do nearly as well. And the other versions that came out in other countries are all based around the 4Kids dub. Most of them even have the same theme song as like translated. Except for Italy. Italy was weird. No, look up the Kirby Right Back at Ya Italian theme. It's a bop. It's a fucking bop, dude. it's a good theme. But yeah, we didn't get soundtracks or I don't even think we got much. I don't even think we got much merchandise. I think we got we got DVDs. And that was really about it, from what I can remember. And with how much that people like reminisce on Right Back at Ya and constantly reference stuff from it, like Club of that Kirby. I can't do D&D voice. I'm not even trying there. Club of that Kirby. No, I can't do it. You know, people constantly reference it. And honestly, like Kirby Right Back at Ya even got some memes to it. Like, remember the one? I think it was Cartoon Buffoon. They're trying to come up with ideas for a cartoon. I think it's that episode, and it shows Kirby like pointing like a drawing. He made like a whole bunch of like random food. And it's cute and adorable. Like he's like pointing at the paper like he's a college professor or something. And it's cute. And then people made into a meme template that kind of is like Lisa standing on the stage, or Double D's Book of Facts, you know? It's basically that template again. You know how it is. You know. But really, even though the 4Kids dub was cheesy as fuck, it was still good. And it's sad because, like, it's the 4Kids actors. You know, the same ones who were in Sonic X after this. Would eventually go on to the Sonic games and eventually would spread on their own separate careers, I guess. Like Mike Pollock for sure. Like Mike Pollock even got to be in Pokemon a few times. God damn it. Everyone knows him for Dr. Eggman, but come on, I know Mike Pollock for so much more because of Kirby Right Back at You. I remember him being the mayor. I think he was Kawasaki's mentor. There was that Sergeant Cosmos, I think his name was. Like, it doesn't even count, like, fucking Dan Green being the NME salesman. Like, come on. I can do that laugh. I can do that fucking laugh. You can't fucking stop me. And I love how they didn't change the Kirby voice. The first few episodes of the 4Kids dub, they changed Kirby's voice. But after the first few episodes, they just left it as the Japanese Kirby voice for the rest of the 4Kids dub. And it's good. I like that Kirby voice so damn much. Fire! Fire! I made you all cringe with a Kirby impression. I am a train wreck. I am a train wreck. But yeah, like, can I at least admit that both soundtracks, Japanese or 4Kids, are good in their own right? Again. Anyway. As I was saying, both the soundtracks are good in their own right. But, as freaking, like, orchestrated and kind of cinematic, like, sort of, that the transformation and battle theme was for the Japanese version, I have to say, I like the transformation theme in the 4Kids version better. And there were, like, 5 different renditions of it, too. Along with the Inhale theme. It was good. But the only way we could actually, you know, isolate them was either by just playing the clips and having the sound effects in there, or trying to get rid of the sound effects via, like, Audacity, and kind of making the whole thing sound kind of drowned out. The best one is of the first theme, the first transformation theme. For the rest of them afterwards, just don't exist in your archive farm, or they sound like garbage. Because we never got an official soundtrack release here, which is sad. And I don't even know where the licensing to Kirby goes at this point. Is it going back to HAL and Nintendo now? Like, Sonic X was also dubbed by 4Kids a few years after Right Back At Ya. And now it's on streaming services like Hulu. It's on YouTube officially by like another, you know, like sort of other anime broadcaster network or something. So the licenses are not exclusively like all together. And I know Nintendo properties that 4Kids have dubbed have gone to people because Cartoon Network had Pokemon, then they lost it. And then Disney had Pokemon, and then they lost it. They lost it, kinda. They have, what I remember, like, Cartoon Network had it, then they lost it around the time, I think, Gen 6 anime started? Maybe Gen 7? Was it X or Sun and Moon where they switched it over to Disney? Then Disney kept it on Disney XD, and then after Ultra Adventures, they lost it, and now it's on Netflix. So, I don't even know. So I don't even know what's up to Nintendo. It might be. But I think the anime might be more up to Game Freak in terms of, being Pokemon. So that must mean that Hal's probably more in charge of releasing the Kirby anime again than anybody else. Nintendo would have to get the all clear from Hal, but they've neglected this series for so long that I don't even know what they're going to do with it again. And it's really sad because there's no older... Most of the episodes are just kind of gone. It's really sad. I liked that series. I really liked it. It was good. And hell, I'd at least... Even if you don't bring up the original series again, at least give us a continuation. You can base it off of the future games if you want. I think that Robobot would make a good Kirby arc for an anime. I think that would work. But we got nothing. At all. And there's so many copy abilities that were never even seen in the anime. Like, Beam! Fucking Sakurai's favorite fucking copy ability didn't show up in the anime at all. That's disappointing. Like, come on. They could have done something with that. I mean, Waddle Doo's the fucking leader of the Waddle Dees, dude. Like, have him be involved. Like, have his beam power be something he uses in emergencies and then Kirby and Hales have to fight alongside him or something. Like, come on. That wasn't hard. They could have put Beam in it. Come on. They didn't. As good as the show was, there were definitely missed opportunities. And I wish it was a continuation. The show was, well... In terms of writing and presentation, I think it's better in Japan. But I still like the English version just for how cheesy it tends to be at times. It's fucking 4Kids. You don't know how they dub things. But 4Kids stopped. Original 4Kids, like Foxbox thing, I think shut down in I don't know, 2008. CW block closed down in 2012. And then the company, it was the father company of 4Kids, died off and went bankrupt in 2017. Which is probably why the licensing for Sonic X went to broadcasters or something. I don't know. You could officially watch the episodes of that. They're on streaming services, on YouTube. Even though one of the Charles is fucked up for some goddamn reason in season 1. Watch Sonic X. But right back at you, I guess, has been stuck in Hal limbo at this point. So I don't know. It's not like it's anything as obscure as Kirby's Toy Box or anything. But right back at you, where the anime in general was actually fairly popular. Mainly in Japan, but still. And it's grown a large following here in the States ever since, thanks to the internet. And now it's just gone. You can't watch most of the English series anymore. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'd at least be happy if they re-released, I'd be happy if they released any of it at all again. Just acknowledge it exists. Here's the first 10 episodes again, along with the ending movie. We can have these. And if you like that, we might bring the rest of the series into the Netflix or something, if you guys like that. And it'd probably sell decently, too. So I don't know. I'm just hopeful that something will happen in the next couple of years, because the anime in general turns 20 next year in Japan. The English dub turns 20 the year after, which is also Kirby's 30th anniversary. Hello. Big opportunity there. So, if Nintendo has a thing where they tend to take things down for copyright before they do something of their own, the Mario Battle Royale thing that got taken down, that got replaced with Mario 35. The Metroid 2 remake that got taken down. They made their own Metroid 2 remake, which was inferior, but they put it out there at least. Maybe them taking down Right Back At You archives might mean that they're planning on putting Right Back At You somewhere in the next couple years. They just, it might not, bunch of people can shadow drop. They might just say, hey, here's the anime, enjoy. Okay. Like, that's what the Mario Bros. Super Show. It wasn't an anniversary. It was put on Netflix in 2012. It wasn't an anniversary or anything, because the show came out in like 89. It wasn't an anniversary, just put on Netflix. And that was that. So, honestly, Right Back At You could be here any fucking minute. But my guess is, if it's gonna happen anytime soon, it's gonna be in the next couple years. If it doesn't happen then, pray it'll happen someday, but don't be too hopeful. Maybe just keep your eyes open every 5 years for the 5-year anniversaries. That's all I've got. But considering Nintendo's taking them down now, when they didn't bother for like the decade they were on YouTube, might be a sign. Again, tinfoil hat conspiracy theories and speculation going on here, but there's been a suspicious correlation between Nintendo taking shit down and then Nintendo doing it themselves. So there might be plans of putting the anime on Netflix or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And honestly, the best scenario I can think of for this show would be remasters of the Japanese version, the English version, the 4K dub, and then an all-new dub that's uncensored and keeps like everything from the Japanese version while also being in full English. That would be a dream scenario. I'd be happy with even just the Japanese version, because people are saying subs are better than dubs, and honestly, they have a point with this one, because, again, as cheesy and as memeable as Right Back At You is, the Japanese version at least is higher quality, and isn't fucking censored. Like, there's a scene in the Japanese version where they're trying to help Kirby find a job and find a place to live in, like, episode 2. And, they try to PlayStation, and then Kirby ends up finding a gun, and just shoots the place down! Like, my god! I don't know, dude. So we don't know. Something might happen, something might not. We've had no announcements, and I don't even know exactly when the series was taken off YouTube. Because the archive was definitely there at some point when I had this iPhone. I got this iPhone right before I started college, I think. I've had this for about 2 years. Maybe a little over that by now. I remember watching some of the episodes when I was in a Golden Corral with this phone. And I think that was either early this year or late last year, because it was before the pandemic for sure. So sometime within the last few months, they got rid of it. And because people are suddenly finding out about it now, I'm guessing it's somewhat recent. And it's like every single full episode archive has been nuked. Every single one of them. The only archives I can find that still exist are little clips for compilations, or shitty fucking TV recordings, like a camcorder. That's it. That's all I could find. And some of these archives have been around for like a decade. So I don't know. If Nintendo's finally doing something about it now, that must mean they have something up their sleeve where they're just finally getting aware of it, which makes no sense, because people are constantly talking about Right Back At You. So you'd think there'd be some sort of reason to go back and check up on it and see, like, is it supposed to be on YouTube? It's also even more weird because it's even weirder because, again, Super Show. It makes no sense, because Super Show had unofficial archives, and then Wildbrain got a licensing to it and has uploaded it on the YouTube channel. It was also on Netflix. It's been on Netflix for the past, like, 8 years. And the unofficial archives still exist, including archives to try to stitch in the copyrighted songs into it again. Like Magic Carpet Ride. And those are fine. Those are still up. And yet currently, with like no alternatives, like half the series gone. Completely. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo has something up their sleeve. Maybe they're gonna shout drop it on Netflix. Maybe it's an anniversary gift coming in the next couple of years. I don't know. I don't know. I think Nintendo's currently more focused on Mario's 30th. Is it 30th? I think it's 40. 35th. 35th. Right? I think it's Mario's 30th. I think they're focusing on Mario's 35th. So if they have any plans for Kirby, they're working on it now. Everything's all dying down. They're releasing all this Mario stuff now. Or this is just massive coincidence, and there's no other reason than simply want to take it down because copyright infringement. You know how Nintendo is. I don't know. Long story short, Kirby might be coming back at some point in this couple of years. If he does it, remain hopeful, but don't count on it. It just seems too coincidental to me. The anniversaries are coming up for the anime and Kirby next couple of years. And all the archives are suddenly gone. So I don't know. It could just be that Nintendo found out about the archives kind of late, after a fucking decade. Which you think they would have found out sooner because they were copywriting shit. They were copyright claiming shit for a good 5 years, back when the Wii U first came out. So you think they would have found it then? Especially with Kirby 3D, the originally Wii and 3DS exclusive, which were both unavailable now. Especially the 3DS version, because the 3DS version is just gone entirely because, Nintendo Video shut down even before. Nintendo Video shut down a good, I don't know, 4 years when the freaking 3DS died. Nintendo Video, I had it for a good, I don't know, 6 months, and then it died. And my 3DS is still somewhat new-ish. I don't know. I'm kind of talking, standing around doing nothing while I just kind of rant about how Kirby's kind of gone now. But, speaking of gone, I want to mention something here. As much as I have a good time talking and saying hello to the fine people in the chat, well, mostly fine, I'm honestly feeling a little bit burnt out from streaming. So while I catch up on the Mario Kart Tour stuff and get school back in gear, I'm going to take a week break from streaming. And when I come back, I'm going to be taking things kind of slow. 3 streams a week, tops. Starting the week after next. Okay? 6 next week, no streams. And I'll think us into a schedule the next coming week for 3 days a week. Instead of this 5 thing. I think me doing 5 and having kind of bouncing between 4 and 7 just kind of got to me. I honestly might keep it as Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7. I might start doing that, but I'm not sure. I think it's final. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Link in the description of the YouTube archive or ! Discord in the chat. I just posted it. You'll see my plans for the schedule going forward on the Discord. And, yeah. There's also every single version of the Super Mario World Run I'm working on, Super Avocado World. And it's really supposed to chill. Community is small but welcoming. Even if there's some kind of disturbing stuff every once in a while. We made a cursed memes chat a couple days ago, for Christ's sake. So, I don't know. Whatever. Long story short, stream's ending. No raid, because it's just me, I guess. But I will host someone. And, I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks-ish, maybe. Depending on what my schedule's finalized as. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna get these archives up and ready to go. And I'm gonna work on Mario Kart a bit more. Keep up with school. Get a good, head start or really just kind of catch up, really. Again, with Mario Kart Tour, everything's recorded. The archive them. You get them split up into individual races and archive them. And part of the reason why it takes so long is I have to put in the names and the description there, because you guys fucking want a description in these videos for some damn reason. I made a poll, I'm like, you guys want a description? I'm like, yes. I'm like, God damn it. It was an early no victory too, and then you guys want to turn around and like, hey, let's just give me a description. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, God damn it. I don't remember what there was races here like a month old now. I don't remember what I did. I don't want to watch like fucking I don't know, 16 hours of races. I don't know. Maybe not 16, maybe like 8 maybe. Well, it's still a lot. Like 2 hours per tour. Like more like 2.5 because they tell you at the end of the tour now. So yeah, like 8 to 10 hours of races. I have to go through all that again. I don't know. And plus, I'm actually planning on returning to the multiplayer. I'm actually gonna make a bonus multiplayer video because I found out recently that there's also a team mode that got put in the shuffle. That's interesting. I'm gonna put that in there. But that's what's aside. Taking a week off. Mario Kart is gonna get some more. Well, I'm gonna start catching up on that. It's gonna take a little while, of course. Probably not even gonna be done by the time I start streaming again. I don't know. It'd be nice if YouTube didn't limit how many videos I could edit at once in the video editor to 8, and then having to just sit there for about 2 hours doing nothing. That'd be nice. But whatever. Whatever. I've been Autistic Game Guy. I'm gonna host Finn, I guess. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Probably like the Thursday after this one. So I don't know. I spent like 5 to 10 minutes just talking here, doing basically nothing else. Whatever, you get the point. See you guys.